How's it going, guys? Welcome to Tuesday's video. I have an RU match against someone by the name of Tyler, and that's all I know about him. His name is Tyler. That's how it showed up on JTV. If you happen to be watching this, you can leave a comment and then I'll put your name up top. But all I know is that it's an RU match with Tyler, and I don't know why I left the title running for so long, but we'll get right into it. As you can see, he's leading off with a Primate, but I'm leading off with a Rhydon. Now, I know Rhydon has enough natural bulk to take a close combat. If it really needs to, I don't want to, but I'm thinking on the first turn, he's not going to go for the close combat. He's actually going to go for the U-turn, and I'm okay with that. I don't want anything else to take a hit. I can't really think of anything else that would want to take a U-turn other than maybe Medicham, but that's neutral, and well, maybe close combat is what I'm thinking. Close combat, but then again, Medicham is kind of frail, so not to say I would really take it that well. But he's actually going to make a very good play, go into Modem. And now the thing is Modem scares me off because I'm ×4 weak to grass. So he's going to scare my ground type out and go for the Volt Switch knowing that I'm going to be scared out because of it. So I go into Sceptile as he goes into Cofagrigus. Now this is my Life Orb Sceptile. And it doesn't really hit too hard because it doesn't have Leaf Storm, it has Giga Drain, it has Synthesis, it likes to maintain itself. But because of that, it doesn't really hit as hard, it's mainly just to, hit things super effectively. I'm not going to be doing that on Cofagrigus with anything on my team, as a matter of fact. But I'm going to go into Magmortar and hope that, with as high of a base power move Flamethrower is and, my Spec Attack, I should be able to do a decent chunk to it and maybe either A, scare it off, or, be ready for something else to pick it off. So he stops Calm Mining for whatever reason. I don't know why, but he also sees that Shadow Balls, has the potential to be a 3-hit KO. I'm looking at it. Yeah, it's pretty close. It's pretty close, actually. So he goes into Clefable, which is, going to be more of a dedicated special wall for him. And I get the burn here, which is pretty useless, unless you actually happen to be running that Life Orb double-edge Clefable that I've seen around before, which is really... It's odd. It's interesting, and it's certainly unorthodox, but that's not what he's actually running here. I decided to go into Rhydon, predicting the Thunder Wave, because he would do it on my Choice Scarfer, or he would want to do it on Magmortar in general to make it easier to handle. But he switches out. I do predict the switch oh so well, but the thing is that he has a Wish, and Clefable has a lot of health, so it passes, half of his max HP to it, which happens to be like all of it. Clefable has like close to 400. Rotom's got like 300. I probably dealt like 200 points of damage right there, and then he just heals it right off and takes me out of the Leaf Storm. I'm like, oh, that's nice. That is fantastic. So even Eviolite's not gonna help me there. It's a stab, Leaf Storm. It's a freaking powerful move. You guys get. I had no chance of living, but. The thing is it lets me bring in Braviary very safely because he's at -2. This is a Choice Banded Braviary, guys. This means that I'm just going to ruin something's day right now so badly. So he chooses to go into Cofagrigus, and, it was the better decision of his because, I could have gone for the return, but I decided to go for the Brave Bird because I knew that Rotom wouldn't be doing anything. I don't think he has anything on his team at this point that resists flying aside from Electros. But the thing is resistance doesn't always mean you're going to take the hit well. Kind of like how I was talking about earlier, with Medicham taking a close combat. That's not a good idea. And look at how much that does to an Electros. Sure, 2-hit KO. Easy, easy, easy. And because I know that Braviary is faster than Electros, on the natural base speeds and my own personal speed investment, I am actually going to be able to 2-hit KO it. So, resistance? What resistance, If it was anything other than electric, if I had hit it for neutral, I would have O-coded. This thing is so freaking powerful. But he goes into Rotom now. Not much I can do about it. He knows he's free to Volt Switch on anything because I don't have my Rhydon anymore, and that sucks. But I do have something that resists, not going to take it all that well, but I don't really have anything else that wants to take a neutral Volt Switch. And this Rotom, oh my god, this Rotom. He's basically doing to me what I did to my opponent in yesterday's game. And he just keeps Volt turning and U-turning and doing all this stuff. And I see why it's so effective now, to put the shoe on the other foot for today. But he goes into Clefable, and I'm just going to go ahead and fire off a Thunder. I know Clefable is a special wall, or it tends to be in that tier. But I want to see how much it's going to do to it anyway, so it does a decent chunk. It's kind of meh, but he's going to T-Wave me. I'm like, alright, he'll kill me off here. It's fine, it's fine. So the thing I don't know is that he's actually going to end up going for a Wish and passing it off to something else. And I'm like, oh no, don't be Rotom again. No, please don't be Rotom. So going to fire off another Thunder, and I'm hoping I don't kill him. That way I can kill him off next turn and have the Wish be wasted. But the thing is I kill him, and I did not want that. I wanted to leave him with a really low nub, you know what I'm saying? But he brings in Rotom now, kills me off with a hidden power fire, and gets his health back up to full for the second time in the game. And I have never been so pissed off at a lawnmower, guys. Like, I don't even have a lawn, so I have no reason to be pissed off at one other than this one. You know, this thing just upsets the shit out of me. So, I see that he's locked into hidden power fire, I think it was fire because it was super effective. I mean, the only other thing he could be using is rock, but, you know, rock on fucking grass Rotom, no. So, I go into Magmortar, assuming correctly because he does switch out, or, you know, just getting him to switch, that seems to work. And he brings in Sand Slash. Now, I know Magmortar is a nice special attacker, but I'm somewhat doubting the range that he's at and whether or not I can actually take him out. I got something that can do a way better job. So I go into Sceptile. Right here, I make a bit of a stupid move, because I should have known that he would want to preserve his Sand Slash, especially at the range of health that it was at, and, you know, go back into his Rotom, knowing that I should have Synthesis here because I do have it. I would have gotten back a nice chunk of health, but no, Greedy Me wanted to go for a little bit of damage, and I do a decent chunk to Rotom, but it's not, it's a resisted hit, you know, that kind of sucks. So, I gotta switch out now, you know, predicting something else, I don't know what, but I gotta switch out into something that's fresh, which happens to be my Medicham, and, you know, take a hidden power fire or a Leaf Storm. If he goes for the Leaf Storm on the next turn, I can go into Magmortar, and it'll just be kind of this back and forth thing of me taking damage and then, you know, working around Rotom's moves. But I got my Medicham in here, and I'm gonna go for the high jump kick. Knowing that his Cofagrigus is gone, he has no fighting immunities slash resists, I believe, at this point. So I go for 2 high jump kicks, and wouldn't you fucking know it, I missed the second one. It wouldn't be a game unless I missed a high jump kick. That's how you know this is my video. So goes for the Earthquake and Vayne, it's whatever. I do have a Sceptile, a Braviary, and a Magmortar versus his Primeape, his Rotom, and his Sandslash. Score's pretty even, but he has 2 Scarfers that I think both outspeed mine, and this is going to be trouble. So I end up going for the Flamethrower, get a crit. Don't really think it matters at that range from full. Probably would have been debatable, but since I got a little bit of prior damage off it by kicking it in the face, it seems to be a little more comfy for me. And he brings in his Primeape right now. I'm like, alright, if you can miss 1 Stone Edge, it'll be iffy, but I might be able to manage a little bit of a closer match here. So just miss 1 Stone Edge, that's all I'm really asking. And spoilers, guys, he hits 3 out of 3 Stone Edges, but I hit 1 out of 2 high jump kicks. Logic, where the fuck is it? I don't even know. Anyways, that's going to be the game because he kills off my my final Pokemon, Braviary, with the Stone Edge. So if you guys enjoyed it, you're welcome to click like rating, comment, subscribe, do your thing. I am a little upset that he's allowed to hit 380 accuracy, 80, 85, something like that. Lower than high jump kick for sure, and I just miss those all the time. So, curse of the high jump kick, I don't know what kind of karate god I've angered, like in a past life or in general, but I just miss those so much. So, anyways, that'll do it out of me. I don't really have anything else to throw at your faces for today other than just the battle video and the Penumbra video later tonight. I meant to upload it last night, but I got a little distracted, so I guess just stay on the lookout for that. And I'll catch you guys later.